person's perception is the psychological process of interpreting sensory information. As the definition suggests, the five human senses directly influence our perception of the world around us. And in addition to these senses, language also plays an important role in our perception. The idea of linguistic relativity is the hypothesis that the structure of a language affects the speaker's worldview and thoughts. A good example of this is the Himba tribe in Namibia, whose language doesn't have a word for blue. So when they are asked to distinguish between a blue square from green ones, as shown on the screen, it is very difficult for them to accomplish. Yet when asked to determine which square was a slightly different shade of green on this color wheel, they had much higher success than English speakers. This shows the effect of the lexicon, the words and expressions of a language, on the perception of its speakers. And in addition, syntax and genders of words can play important roles on perception. For example, when speaking about a bridge, a German might describe and think about this object differently from a Spanish speaker. This is because the word bridge is feminine in German and masculine in Spanish. Thus, a German might describe it to be beautiful and elegant, while a Spanish speaker says it is long, sturdy, and strong. Similar to how language affects our perception of the world, our beliefs and thoughts are another example of something other than our five senses that influence perception. A perfect example of this is the placebo effect, which is the effect from a treatment that is not caused by physical properties of a treatment, but by the meaning ascribed to it. A famous example of this is a study conducted in 1996 where 56 volunteers were asked to test a new painkiller called trevaricane, but the medicine was fake. In the test, the medicine was placed on one hand and not the other of the individuals, and when both hands were hurt, individuals overwhelmingly said that the hand with the medicine felt better. Over time, researchers have come to believe that if a person believes that a fake treatment is real, their expectations of recovery can trigger functions in the body, examples such as changed blood pressure and heart rate. To conclude, what the hypothesis of linguistic relativity and the placebo effect have in common is that they both demonstrate that our perception of the world is not completely reliant on our five senses and can be influenced by other factors. In the case of linguistic relativity, language can shape and limit our understanding of the world, while with the placebo effect, our internal beliefs and guidance by others can help change our thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. Thanks for watching my video about the link between language, beliefs, and perceptions, and here are the class resources that I used to make this video where you can find out more about this topic.